The Frankly Speaking Roof Cam, brought to you by Boss Security in Horseheads. Contact them today for all your business and home security needs. Welcome back to Frankly Speaking here on WYDC TV Big Fox. I'm your host, Frank Acomb. We are broadcasting from the Hesselson studio, and in that studio this morning, we're talking about celebrating 200 years of the town of Hornby. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
There's a lot to cover. So what made you decide that you got the 200 coming up? You said, I want to start planning a major event, and it is a major event. When did the planning start?
2 years ago, but it kind of fell flat.
Oh, okay.
We couldn't get, there are fewer organizations in town, as in probably many small towns,
Right.
but we tried to involve the Shady Grove Church and our town board and our fire company.
Oh, that's good.
Our volunteer fire company, the biggest organizations we have. And it just sort of, we couldn't gather everybody together to get a plan,
Yeah,
to coalesce
of
around
course.
a plan.
Yeah.
So we decided, the Historical Society decided we would just maybe do a spaghetti dinner, and Uni, our historian, Uni Taggart, would just do a presentation, and then
Keep it simple. Is
a
what we're
couple of
thinking.
folks from Hornby, Bill Clark,
Yeah.
who owns Clark Enterprises based in Hornby, and his daughter came forward and said, we've got to do something
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
So that's how it started.
And I think it's funny you said you wanted to start simple, and now it's overwhelming.
That's exactly.
As a matter of fact, well, I said I'm going to put the list of events up there on the screen.
Yeah.
You really have just about everything covered, don't you?
I think so.
He does.
He does.
Not
Yeah.
we.
No.
He does.
No, we're going to talk about not each individual thing, but kind of
Yes.
overwhelming. But you got the big stuff. You got the fireworks. You got and these are so popular now. But the 5K runs. How does someone get involved in that? Because when they hear about 5Ks, they want to be a part of it.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Because Amber, Bill Clark's daughter, who was also the other major planner, Amber McChesney, she's been doing several 5K runs. So she thought we should have it as part of our,
Yeah.
give her a chance close to home to do a 5K.
Of course. And they can just sign up.
Sign up online and
Okay.
Yep, there is,
there.
that is, I gave you that too, Frank.
Yep,
That,
I was
it's a
looking.
separate,
Oh, yeah, to register for the Hornby Bicentennial 5K run, you go to www.runsignup.com, runsignup.com, and I'm assuming at that point you just look for Hornby.
that's it.
And I'm assuming there's not more than one in Hornby that day.
No.
Okay.
Ever, probably.
Is this the first 5K in the
Yes.
history,
The last.
making history in
Yes.
200 years in Hornby? Now, I know something like this with this many events going on, it's not possible without a lot of help, a lot of volunteers, but also, let's say, sponsors. Are you still looking for sponsors?
yes.
Always.
Yeah.
Always, yes, yes. And we do have a GoFundMe page, and I think it's under probably Hornby Bicentennial.
Sure.
So they're hoping, because we were hoping that would attract people across the country maybe even.
Yeah.
You never know.
Of course.
Right.
So, and we were kind of joking about how it became overwhelming. But what you guys kind of formed, what was it? Let's just throw a bunch of events and see what people liked and see what people felt? Or was it just...
No, I think they brainstormed and said,
think-
hey, this works. And
I think they picked things
Yeah.
they enjoyed,
Right,
I think
yeah.
I think Bill loves car shows.
Who doesn't?
and
So,
Amber
yeah.
wanted the 5K.
And yeah, so I think, and that's probably a really good way to plan. Do something
Yeah.
you know you would enjoy. So
And if someone, again, I don't want to keep reading the numbers, but all this could be found online if you want to participate in the car show. But that's all, by the way, if you don't have a classic car, you could be part of the judging, right? It's public
yes,
judging.
yes.
So you can come and enjoy the car show, join the 5K. There's also, I can't believe how this took off in the last few years, the cornhole tournament.
yeah.
Yes.
Everybody loves these
Yes.
things. I'm horrible at it, so I'm not registering it. But I bet you they end up taking this really seriously.
I hope
maybe
so.
so,
I hope
yeah.
so. We're hoping that people will really. It's early yet, right? It's
Right.
still early, and
Right.
a lot of people don't make plans until kind of the last minute. But hopefully this will.
But really, we're talking about a month away almost.
I know.
I don't mean to make you nervous.
Planners.
Yeah. Hopefully everything can come together here in a bit. But cornhole, as I said, and we'll put that up on the screen. But now I don't want to ask this question insultingly. But how do you find Hornby? What is Hornby for people that don't know?
Well, so if you've ever gone to the racetrack. You're going to Watkins and you drive up 414. You go through Hornby.
Right.
Because that is part of the town. Because Mr. Farrenball came there back in 18 something and settled there.
Yeah.
So it is called Farrenball. So that is part of Hornby. But then if you take any left-hand turn off that road, you're over into the hills.
There it is. And you sent us a great picture.
Yes.
Well, I don't have to show you. But so if you're looking at the black building here in Corning, so you look at that hill, just over that hill.
Over the hill, yes.
Simple. It's as simple as that. You can't
Simple
miss.
as that. You can't
All
miss it.
roads
Lead to Hornby. That's what we
lead to
say.
Hornby. That's right. So tell us a little bit, because obviously this is a historic event celebrating 200 years of the town of Hornby. Tell us a little bit about the history of Hornby, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so the town was really established, excuse me, in 1826, January 27th. It was named for John Hornby, who was an English capitalist. He never came here, but he owned a portion of the Pulteney estate. So when they were laying out the towns, they put his name on one.
Of course.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? And I know we were talking off the air, but I read the Steuben County Historical Society newsletter, and so many of these areas, no one even saw what they were named after.
No, right.
No.
Right.
I mean, I guess it was just a feather in your cap. You don't even know what's going on there. What if it's a bad thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
But you are pretty active as a historical society in Hornby, aren't you?
Yes, we are. It was established in 1957. After the schools closed, our town supervisor, he got one of the buildings, and we've turned it into a museum. Lillian Adams and Ruth Harridan were the original women that were kind of behind it. They're both teachers. They visited somewhere else and saw a small museum, and they said, hey, we could have one of those in Hornby.
It's right. I mean, it's right in the heart. If you go through Hornby, you see it. You can't miss it.
That's right.
And I know, just like we have one in Paint and Post, the hours are a little different. Are you open frequently? Do you know the hours?
Well, yeah, we are open in July and August and Sunday afternoon from 1 to 3.
Okay.
Or by appointment.
Okay. Oh, that's great. So obviously this is a very historical event, and as a historical society must be very excited for it. How can we, the people watching this, participate? What should they know about the event if they want to attend?
So there's flyers, and hopefully people will get to see the flyer. We do have a did I say GoFundMe, or did I already talk about that?
GoFundMe, yep.
We got the GoFundMe page, but there are other ways for sponsors, especially on Facebook. I think if you go to the Facebook page, the Hornby Bicentennial has its own Facebook page, and there are places for sponsors to donate. And we've had a few sponsors.
That's
there are
great.
Yeah,
folks in
we've got a
town, a
few,
few
yeah.
businessmen,
And if you want to participate, like I said, it's got everything: car show, craft fair, chicken barbecue, kids activities, music, rodeo. The rodeo, tell us about that. We didn't mention that yet.
you know, that is an important. She was so gracious to us. The woman that owns the
Reese Rodeo.
Reese
Yeah,
They're
Rodeo.
great people, aren't they?
Gracious, and she said so. That weekend we were gonna have a rodeo anyway. We'll call it the Hornby Bicentennial Rodeo.
Perfect.
And she opened up her grounds for us because what's problematic in our town, there's not a lot of parking.
Right.
And we're hoping. We need a lot of parking for all these different events.
Right.
So they opened up so all the Saturday events will be over on the Reese Rodeo grounds.
Right.
Oh, that's great. And I didn't even think to mention that. So Reese Rodeo, that's on Saturday. All those events are there.
Yes. Right.
But on Friday, Hornby Fire Department,
Yes.
and then as well on Sunday, Hornby Fire Department.
Right.
Where does the 5K run? I didn't even ask that. Where's that run through?
That is going to start right by our town hall, which is right by the fire department on County Route 41 and 40, whatever it is.
Yes,
And
Right.
they're going to run down a small road that's right next to the town hall. It's called Harridan Road, and turn around and come back. So we're going to. I guess the town got permission to go ahead and close the road for a little while, and yeah.
So all the neighbors, be prepared for the traffic.
They went through and
Yeah,
told
it was-
all the neighbors, be prepared. So.
And one other thing before we go, and we'll go through the who, what, when, where, why again before we wrap up. But tell us about the new sign. It's actually on the flyer that I keep putting up on the screen. But tell us kind of a composite of it. Tell us about the new sign.
Yeah, I mean, they got designed by Andy Hakes, and then I forgot the gentleman's name that
I
actually
don't know
painted
who
it,
painted
but
it and
Bill
created it.
Clark
Bill
was
Clark.
behind it and got it, and then he's like, "Okay, Uni, now what do we do with it?" I said, "Well, we need a frame so we can, put
Yeah.
it in the yard." So
Yeah.
he did all of that, and
Bill Clark
was
is in
great.
construction, so he sunk some nice holes
Oh,
and
yeah.
put
Yep.
up the posts and.
And where's it
yeah.
located?
great, right on the corner at the town hall.
Oh, that's great. Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Yeah,
Well, it
it's
sounds like you
beautiful.
have a lot of work ahead of you. Is that fair to say?
That's fair to say. Yes.
Okay, when it's all over and you wake up Monday morning, what's your day going to be like? Just relax. Yes. Start planning the next one.
No, I think it'll be Bill and Amber that are going to go.
Oh, that's true too.
They were really the drivers behind this. So,
Well, and the tough question for each of you: what are you each looking forward to the most? We'll start with you.
I'm really just getting people together.
Just getting people
It's
together.
really, it's hard in this day and age. We have so much communication that goes on, but little happens really.
I know.
Between neighbors.
I agree.
Back in the day, in the 1800s, when they were trying to build the town, they had to come together because they had a purpose
Right.
to build it. And now we enjoy our countryside and,
Yeah. Oh, you're exactly right. I mean, that's what I love about this, because it makes you think of the old community events. It makes you think of like a
Right.
block party, but just for the
Exactly.
whole town of
Right.
Hornby. Is that your favorite part too?
it's probably going to be the events of Friday night, which will include
The beer tent?
You said it, not me,
Okay.
Frank. The fireworks.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
fireworks
that'll be
should
fun.
be a lot of fun, and they're going to have a couple of bands, so I think that will be something I'll really enjoy.
And I think there's something really special about kind of wrapping it up with the birthday cake.
Yeah,
And the
Yes.
picnic.
exactly.
What a perfect way to
Yeah.
end a really long
And a
weekend. Hope a lot of-
bicentennial celebration.
Yes. Well, best of luck with all this. I'm sure
Okay.
people are marking their calendar right now, and I hope that you'll be on the program again soon so we can promote it one more time before the 200th.
Thank you
okay?
Very
so
good.
much
Thank
for
you so
having
much.
us,
Of course,
Frank.
anytime. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back with Frankly Speaking after this.